where did all these collaborations come from? Right, like that's actually one of the notes I had was how Pointing North, what you did with Levante, is one of my favorite beers I've ever had. It's like the amount of times I went to the stables and it was obscene that was like around November. But yeah, so where did this whole like collaboration come from, and how important is that to you to kind of mix and match with like places from your hometown?
Yeah, so I mean, like collaborations are cool for brewers. I mean, there's not a lot of formal education for brewers available. At least there wasn't when I started in the industry. There was a few schools and not too many programs. So a lot of what we did was, you learn from a guy like I did, or you end up trying to beat your way into, beat down the door to get into somewhere, and that guy might not know what he's doing, but you end up learning from them, but you can sort of stem your learning by talking to other brewers. It's a competitive industry, but it's not overly competitive to the point that we don't all sort of see the rising tide sentiment. Like, I might as well try to help everybody out to create better beer. So I think that's where the base idea of collaborating amongst breweries are. And I'd say we sort of follow the same sort of sentiment. Like, we want to collaborate with, my friends. I've been doing this now for 10 plus years. So I've made a lot of friends along the way. So it's nice to kind of have an excuse for them to swing through the brewery 3 hours into the middle of nowhere to come hang out with me for a day. But it's also about trying to explore new flavors, or spending time with each other to talk about new ideas, or we all read a lot of the same papers and posts and books as far as brewing is related. It's like, hey, did you read this? Like, have you tried it? What was your successes? What were your failures?
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question, was the industry itself, and if is it competitive, which it is. Obviously, there's microbreweries and craft breweries everywhere. So I guess my question would be, how do you like separate yourself in such a crowded environment? Obviously collaboration is great because everyone's going up together and all that, but at the end of the day, you still have to move forward yourself, right?
I mean, ultimately, we still only make up, it's less than 20% of the market, and as related to big beer. So helping each other come up is certainly the sentiment that a lot of breweries take, and there's certainly a lot of larger breweries within Pennsylvania. I don't want to blow up their spots, but there's certainly a lot of larger breweries that I reach out to still for help, and the owners are more than willing to, give me an hour of their time just to be like, hey, like, I've never been here before. What do I do? Like, oh yeah, I think, we did that. That was, 15 years ago. Here, you should try this, this, and this. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Like,
that's
great.
Cool. There's like a gentleman's kind of, like culture in there. Like just everyone helping each other instead of competing against each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, certainly there's definitely competition in business, but I'd say for the most part, people are pretty cool about it.